Hello, my students. This is Robert Curran, your film genre instructor, and I'd like to go over a little bit about our class, focusing on zombies. This course is intended to be an instruction and an overall view of the zombie films. Due to the coronavirus, we're not going to be meeting in person. Instead, we're meeting through regular Zoom meetings to be held during our regularly scheduled class time, making this class a synchronous one. We're going to look into why the zombie is still relevant today. You know, the zombie has a rich history. It goes back even further than we're going to go, but the earliest zombie film is White Zombie, 1932. We're starting 1968, George Romero, Night of the Living Dead. Even that is 50 years old. Why does that zombie still resonate in our society today? I know the zombie can be a bleak subject matter. I found some humorous zombie films that we can look into. For the 8 are pretty comical in nature. The films we're going to be looking into, the first one will be 1968, Night of the Living Dead. It's a quintessential zombie film. It's super important. Most people would argue the best zombie film, and I used to always believe this, was 1978, Dawn of the Dead, again by George Romero, the director of the earlier film. We're also going to look into the remake of Dawn of the Dead, 2004, Zack Snyder's remake. For some of the comical videos or movies, Zombieland 2009, Shaun of the Dead 2004, Warm Bodies 2013. We have Day of the Dead, which is one of my favorite zombie films, but it's very bleak. And then we have a comical one, Return of the Living Dead, 1985. To close out our zombie films. We do have a few class papers that we're going to be dealing with. Papers. We're going to have a modern relevance paper due at the midway through the class, be it week 4, I believe. You can check the syllabus to make sure exactly when it's due. You'll write a paper focusing on how the zombie film matters in today's world. You're free to focus on one specific film or a number of these films. For instance, you might write a paper on how racism is depicted in Night of the Living Dead. We'll discuss various paper topics throughout our Zoom meetings. This paper is going to be at least 3 pages in length. We're also going to have a message board, a final essay, and our regular Zoom meetings will incorporate the rest of your grade. You'll see that on the syllabus. If you guys have any questions about this, feel free to talk to me about it during our meetings. Going through the syllabi, I think everything's pretty much understood for people who have read it before. Any questions, again, feel free to reach out to me. We do see some of these tentative course schedules listed, and that's what we're going with right now. If it has a paper or something due at that date, that's when it's due. So for instance, Thursday, June 25th, you should have that activity ready. For instance, I've watched Night of the Living Dead and be ready to discuss what is film genres and things like that. That'll be our second course. I look forward to teaching this. It's really I would say a passion of mine. So I look forward to really having a great class with you guys and instructing you and learning a lot from what you guys have to say. So again, let's have a great semester.